Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Hakim Baharum. I'm from class EC263 and today I would like to present the mini project of code course ECG263 Soil Engineering mini project. So let's begin. For my background of study, since my residence surrounding with soil, so I had taken a few samples of the soil from my backyard to do this experiment. The soil sample from this location is generally dry because of the weather in Kedah is so hot on a sunny day. So this soil sample is distributed soil sample according to the soil sample I took from this location. Firstly is a moisture content test. The objective of the water moisture content is to determine the water moisture content of soils. The water content is the ratio expressed as a percentage of the mass of pore or free water in a given mass of soil to the mass of the dry soil solid. In this experiment, you use the apparatus which is the Tupperware and the balance, and then the soil sample. First, we must clean and dry the container and measure the weight. Take a sample of wet soil, place the wet soil in the container, record the container and mesh wet soils. Place the container into the oven with the temperature 110 degrees, and then remove the container and dry soil from the oven and allow the whole to cool. Next, we move to the particle density test. The objective of the particle density test is to determine the specific gravity of soil using a density bottle. The apparatus of this test, first is a spray bottle as a density bottle, a funnel, water, fine grained soil, and then a balance. Okay, first of all, clean and dry the spray bottle properly, and then weight the spray bottle and record the mass as M1. Then take about 10 to 20 grams of soil sample, pour it carefully into the spray bottle. Weight the bottle with soil and record the mass as a M2. And then pour about 10 ml of water into the bottle to soak the soil. Leave it about 10 minutes. And then put more water until it full the spray bottle. Record the weight of the spray bottle with water and soil as M3, and then clean the spray bottle properly. Fill the bottle with the water and then clean it properly. Lastly, record the mass of the spray bottle with water as M4. Next, we move to the particle size, which is sieve test. The objective of this experiment is this test is performed to determine the percentage of different grain size contained within a soil. The apparatus used in this experiment is balance, set of sieve, which is baking pan and tea strainer, cleaning brush, resieve pan, soil sample, and then divide the Tupperware. Procedure start with clean each pan and sieve with the brush. Record the mass of the soil and the weight of each sieve and pan. Pour the soil sample on top of the sieve pan and then shake it about 10 minutes. Record the mass of each pan and each sieve. Put it into the divider Tupperware to get half of the soil sample. And then record the mass of the soil. Move to the stage 2, pour the soil sample and then shake it about 10 minutes. Take the mass, record the mass using a balance. Repeat the step, same for the stage 3. Next, we move to the field density test. The objective of this test is to determine dry density of in situ soil. For the apparatus for field density test, the first is a hammer, set of screwdriver, fine grained soil, showbox, scooper, tissue cylinder, balance and ruler. First, use a hammer and a set of screwdriver to lock the shoebox to prevent it from moving during this experiment. And then use a scooper to scoop the soil sample and put it into the shoebox. Put the soil sample into the tissue cylinder by using a funnel. Replace the hole with the soil sample in the tissue cylinder. And then take a soil sample on the box and put it in the pan and record the mass of the soil sample. Next, we move to permeability test, which is I choose the constant head test. The objective of this test is to determine the coefficient of permeability of coarse grained soil. For the permeability test, I choose to do the constant head test. So the apparatus is straw, bottle, balance, coarse grained soil, ruler, tape, Tupperware, tube and food colouring. In this test, we must measure the diameter of the sample and the cross-sectional area of the sample and length of the sample. And then we must find the length of the sample L1, L2 and L3. And then we must find the height of the water in tube at the steady state, which is H1, H2 and H3.
For sure.